The journey of Seawolf was winding down, and we were greeted with beautiful weather sailing from Rodriguez Key back into Miami. Although we were having a great time sailing up the Keys, it was soon coming to an end. Even though Eric was a good mate to have on the boat, once we got to Miami, he had to go home and get back to work and life. Here in sunny Pompano Beach, just anchored here in Lake Santa Barbara. We're waiting to hear if I can get hauled out here from a marina down here. But if not, then we're gonna have to sail this boat all the way up to Jacksonville. And there's a couple of housekeeping things that I need to do that I've noticed, safety issues that need to be worked out. Now, one of them is behind me. I have my archway that holds my dinghy with, and my solar panels. And you guys have seen in the videos that there is a lot of weight I leave my motor on. And through the storms and the swells and everything that's been happening, I've noticed that it started to bore it out on the screws. Let me show you instead of talk about it. So right here, you see it's tight. Right there, that's tight. Now let me show you what happens. Now for those who are wondering, our archway was manufactured by Atlantic Towers out of New Jersey. So it's being held by a ratchet strap right now. Watch what happens. If you look, there's a gap that's formed right there because this screw, it bored its way out around it. So watch what happens. Let's close it up. Now this is just a small example of how important it is to check your gear and your rigging all the time. That's what it's supposed to look like. So we're gonna make it tight again and put a new screw right here. So let's do that. Now I'm very fortunate I never had a failure and those screws didn't shear and leave my dinghy flying off the back of the boat. Always keep it on a slow speed with high torque. You don't want to spin it too fast because you'll burn up your drill bit. I think overall though, the design is solid and it held up awesome. We sailed over 5,000 miles and it was solid. The way this is constructed, this is an aluminum pipe threaded over a male pin. So it's held together with these screws. So I need to put some new ones on to hold it. If you're thinking about putting dinghy davits or a radar arch on the back of your boat, definitely go with Atlantic Towers and don't get the stock version. Get the upgraded, thicker aluminum, more heavy-duty one. We're here in Pompano Beach, and we just got back from meeting with our good friend Dave Gioni from the owner of Complete Marine. And as I've discussed before, I was trying to be able to stay down in South Florida if possible. And basically, we worked out a pretty good deal. It's a good situation for us. We're going to keep the boat on the hard here for a couple months. But he can't haul us out till Wednesday, and today's Monday. So me and my good buddy Jared here, we're going to, we figured, hey, Bimini's 40 miles away. Let's just hop over there. So we just did a public shop, and we're going to check out Bimini and do some spear fishing. We're going to act like our journey's not over, even though it is. Right, Jared?
Right. Off to Bimini.
Off to Bimini. Final voyage for Seawolf in season 1. I made a deal. Now I'm going to get my boat hauled out in Pompano Beach for a few months, just while Sarah's giving birth. But as you can see, it is a beautiful evening. And off in the distance, that's Miami and Fort Lauderdale. So this is the final voyage of season 1. I got my buddy Jared with me. And we have a few days because he can't haul us immediately, so we said, why not go to Bimini? So off we are to Bimini just for a night. Perfect weather to cross the Gulf Stream. We're motoring right into the wind, but it's okay. It's southern wind, so beautiful though. So I'm gonna miss this, but I'm not gonna miss hand steering, or I should say feet steering. Because my autopilot, as it's been acting up, is now just completely gone kaput. So definitely got to get that sorted out before we go out again next year. So we'll, you know, have to get that all figured out. There's Jared up there in the front. Wave, Jared! And we got Jared. He's got a wife back home too, and a newborn baby. His wife cursed my wife with a pregnant bug. But it's beautiful out here, man. I'm gonna miss it.
One of the best things about cruising around in a sailboat is the freedom to just do what you want and go where you want at any time. As long as the weather's calm and the sea is flat, you can just hop in your boat and go where you want. It's amazing. We were very lucky that the weather was calm enough where we could just cross the Gulf Stream easily. There's nothing like swimming in the crystal blue waters of the Bahamas. Although it seems easy, my buddy Jared soon found out snorkeling is not as easy as it seems.
I just jumped in the water and I checked my prop, just randomly. Good thing I did, because I realized I snagged my own freaking fishing pole last night anchoring. Let's check it out.
We're very lucky, and over the 5,000 miles we sailed, it's never happened to us before. When you're trolling a fishing line off the back of your boat, sometimes you forget about it once you get to a shallow anchorage. Now, usually when I'm anchoring, I just slowly creep up to the spot where I drop my anchor. But last night, I didn't get it right the first time, and I actually reversed, snagging my fishing line and the leader around my prop. I'm really lucky that I hopped in the next day and checked the prop, because I hear if you leave fishing lines around your prop, it can really mess up your transmission or your engine.
Oh, I can't hold my breath, I'm kicking.
Now, it's surprisingly difficult to hold your breath while under the boat, while also filming, while also trying to remove fishing line off the bottom of your
Don't you
prop.
go dying on me! It's a little hard snorkeling, huh?
Yeah.
What'd you say? Whatever, bitch.
A little bit.
Oh, I thought it was a little. Oh.
Water up the nose.
A little salt water up his nose. Don't worry, he'll get the hang of it in season 2. Right? There you go.
I got a fish this big.
He got a fish this big. He threw it overboard though, but it's good practice. Spear fishing. Bimini. Just wanted to show Jared the clear waters of Bahamas. Here, Jared. There you go.
Even though it took us about 10 hours to get there, and we were only there for one night, it was totally worth it. If you like these videos, be sure to click the subscribe button and give us a like. And also, remember, don't just keep watching these videos, put your thoughts to action and buy a boat and get out there.